Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is day 4 of learning advanced prototyping. So in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to do micro interactions and animations in Figma. So let's get started. So first up we have accordion animation or expand and collapse animation. So to start with, I have already created a mobile UI of notification, and then I have created this square in which I have placed my icon and the text which is needed. So you have to click the square and then press Shift A. So now the auto layout has been added. Now what you have to do is go to this button and click on it to make it a component. Now our notification has been made to a component. Now click on this diamond button to add variant. Now expand the second rectangle. Also expand the frame. And add your text to the second notification rectangle. Now this is like when the user will click on the first notification, it will expand to this box. So to make it happen, you have to give it some interaction. So now switch to prototype mode and connect the first rectangle with the second one. Now make the interaction trigger to on click, change to second rectangle, which is variant 2, and then smart animate to ease out. Keep the duration 500 millisecond. And now same, you have to return the favor from second to the first rectangle and keep the interaction same. On click, change to the first one, which is default. Smart animate to ease out 500 millisecond. So when the user will click on this, the notification will expand and make this one. Now you have to do the same with all the three notifications. Now you have successfully made all the notifications a component and a variant of it. Now rename the frames to the brand name so that it is easy for you to identify. Now when you'll come to the assets panel, in the left section you'll see all the three components which you just created: Spotify, Zomato and LinkedIn. Now what you have to do is import all these by drag and drop into your UI. Adjust the size according to your UI and now select the frame and play. So you just saw that the notifications are coming on top of each other, which doesn't look that nice. So to fix that, what we have to do is select all these by pressing shift and select, and now press shift A to put them in auto layout. Now all these notifications are grouped into an auto layout. Now reduce the distance between them. Now when you'll play, you'll see a smooth animation of expand and collapse. So this was our first animation. Now let's talk about our second animation. Okay, so the second one is deleting notification animation. So for that, first we have to duplicate one brand notification, and now we have to first rename this to LinkedIn notification delete. Now remove this variant and add a new variant. Duplicate the first one and place it below the first component, and now add another variant by adding the plus button. Now what you have to do is select the third one and change its height to 0. Now edit the second rectangle as it is an auto layout, so the text and all will automatically change its place, but you have to adjust it. Now click the second rectangle and remove auto layout. Now when you'll place your element, it will easily slide in. Now adjust the width and height of the square according to your notification element size. Now give the square red color, and then from the plugins add one plugin of bin so that you can add it to your design. Adjust its width and height, and now place it in the center of your notification. Now what you have to do is add interactions to make it work. Now switch to prototype mode and connect the first frame with the second one. Put the interactions as on drag, change to variant to smart animate, ease in. Change it to 500 millisecond, and now connect the second frame to the third frame whose height you kept as 0. We want it to be the trigger to be on click, change to variant 3 smart animate, ease in. So what will happen is when you'll click to this when you'll drag this notification to your left, this second frame will show, and when you click it, it will appear like it disappeared. So to check it, take the LinkedIn notification delete which you created, insert instance, and then place it in your UI. Now you'll be able to see this dragging, then press delete button and it will disappear. So this is how you create a deleting notification effect. Okay, so last but not the least, we have the scroll to action animation. So for it, you have to create a frame, name it something, and I have already created these three cards, and you have to create a button like this. Now duplicate this button 2 times so that you have button for each card. Name it option 1, 2 and 3, and now select all these three buttons and place it in your frame. Now for the cards, you have to select all and right click to add frame selection. Now you have to increase the size of the frame and now shift the cards to the center of the frame. Now you have two frames. One, the main frame, main UI, and the second one is this frame. Now you select this frame and bring it to top of your main frame. Now right click and select bring to front. Now what you have to do is select the frame, reduce the size of your cards frame so that it is on top of the main frame and inside it. Now in the right panel you will see a clip content button. Now click on it and unclip the content. This we are doing to add the interactions. Now most importantly, you have to set this frame, switch to prototype mode and select the scroll behavior to horizontal scrolling. Now select the inside frame and give it some color so that you can identify that this frame is the frame which is inside it. Now select your cards and place it inside the inside frame. Now as you can see, all the cards are placed inside this frame and it has already set to clip content. Now select all the buttons and place it inside the main frame. Now you have to select each button and connect it to each card. So for that, set the interaction to on click, scroll to the first card and animation to be animate ease in. Now connect each button with each card and give the same interaction. Now hit play to see your smooth scroll to action animation. Okay, this was it for today. I hope you've learned something from it, and if you have learned, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.